pleasant afternoon to you and welcome to the NTA Lagos Channel 10 News at 1 p.m. I am Olanike Olabode. Thanks for joining us. The Independent Corrupt Practices and Other Related Offences Commission, ICPC, has handed over forfeited land of 39 standard football fields worth $65 million to the Federal Mortgage Bank. This is in line with the asset recovery and management of the National Anti-Corruption Strategy. Aliyu Toko reports that the land acquired through loan in 2012 was meant to build 962 units of houses, but the developers failed to meet up with the loan conditions, which prompted the Federal High Court sitting in Abuja to grant final forfeiture to the federal government. Court also directed the Commission and the Mortgage Bank to supervise construction of the 962 housing units to completion and ensure that the houses are used for the intended purpose.
They are the ones that have the capacity and they have the expertise to now bring the developers that are going to build this place, while us as ICPC, we are going to monitor to ensure that this place is used for what it is meant for.
This asset has been abandoned for a long time, and for us as a bank, it has been sitting in our books as a bad loan, and we now have an opportunity to substantially recover that loan and then put this asset to use.
U.S. President Donald Trump has lauded President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for his decisive leadership on behalf of the Nigerian people. In a letter to President Tinubu, President Trump applauded Tinubu's resolve to tackle the issues plaguing Nigeria, especially the violence affecting Christian communities. The U.S.-Nigeria relationship flourished in recent times, with the two sides working closely in key areas, especially in tackling security challenges afflicting parts of Nigeria. The release recalled that in November last year, President Trump and President Tinubu agreed to establish a joint working group co-headed by the National Security Advisors of Nigeria and the United States. Through the work of the working group, the two sides agreed on several steps, including training, intelligence sharing, and joint operations to roll back terrorist activities. In another development, the All Progressives Congress, APC women leaders, and the Council of Chairmen's Wives Association in Lagos State have reaffirmed their commitment to strengthening grassroots participation and ensuring that women play active roles in Nigeria's democratic process. This was the focus of a familiarization meeting held at the party secretariat in Lagos. Tolani Ogini reports.
For the first time since the election of the new Lagos State APC women leaders of the party from the 57 local government areas and the local council development areas gathered for a familiarization meeting. The meeting provided an opportunity for the leaders to reconnect, strengthen collaboration, and strategize on ways to enhance women's participation in governance and community development. The leaders declared that no stone will be left unturned and no woman will be left behind in Lagos State. The APC woman leader for Lagos State, Iyabosola Eletu, explained that the meeting was necessary not only to foster unity among party leaders, but to also prepare them for future political engagements. She urged women across the state to obtain their permanent voters card before the registration deadline and encouraged those who had relocated to transfer their voters registration to their current place of residence.
If they have shop in Ebuteru or Idumota or any other place where they are doing their normal daily activities and they are not living in that area, it is better for them to transfer the PVC to where they can make use of it. Because if they are living in Yanopaja or Oshodi and they get their PVC at Idumota, Ebuteru, on that election day they cannot come out to vote in that place except before the day that is election if they decided to stay in the area where they got their PVC. So my advice for them is to transfer the PVC to where they can make good use of it instead of just having it for having sake.
She also called on eligible voters to make good use of their PVCs on election day, stressing that active participation in the electoral process remains a civic responsibility. Speaking on her vision for Nigeria, the woman leader expressed optimism about the country's future, describing it as one filled with hope and opportunities for growth. Some of the women leaders also spoke with NTA.
For women, we are saying we should all come out, we should all be steadfast, go get your PVCs, and let's be ready to vote for our president for the second term, President Bola Ahmed Asiwaju. We want our women to be on top of their games. Let's also match with the men.
My message to the Nigerian women as a whole is we need their full participation in the coming election. For those that have yet obtained their PVC, they should please do so, and their full support is needed in the coming election.
So my prayer and my little advice for our women is not to give up. Keep trusting God, and our hope shall be renewed.
In Lagos, Motolani Ogini, NTA News.
Go on a short break now. More reports after this time out. Please stay with us.
Do you need hotel service that runs hospitality business as real business? Then look no further, because Suru Express Hotels is readily available to meet your hotel accommodation needs in a cozy and serene atmosphere. Courtesy and care greet your arrival at our front desk while you're checking out our various rooms, suites, deluxe, standard and express gold, all fitted for purpose you desire. Healthy nutrition is also a top priority at our tastefully organized restaurants in Suru Express Hotels. With our ultra-modern gymnasium, maintaining your fitness is guaranteed in a conducive atmosphere. To unwind and reduce stress, our world-class standard swimming pool and game centers are always available. We are strategically located in Surulere, Ikeja GRA, Ikorodu, to provide unparalleled hospitality and free parking and top-notch security. A choice of any Suru Express hotel is a choice made with wisdom.
Ladies and gentlemen, tonight's taking the floor right now to performing Tina Newman. Let's go!
The NTA Lagos Channel 10 Baby and Mama Show is here again. The 2026 World Breastfeeding Week is a global awareness campaign by WABA to support breastfeeding of babies between ages 0 to 2 years. This year's theme is breastfeeding for a sustainable start in life. Strengthen what works. Join us in NTA Lagos Channel 10 as we celebrate the new generation. Activities include drama, health talk, quiz, and of course the baby show contest. There will be lots of surprises as mothers will smile home with loads of prizes. Are you a mother with an exclusively breastfeeding baby of 0 to 6 months? Then this event is for you. Date 4th of August 2026, time 10 a.m. Venue NTA Lagos Channel 10 Tejuisho Yaba. Register now with the Finance Department NTA Lagos Channel 10. For more inquiries, please call Debola 0802-790-4193, GMO 0803-830-1669, Jumoke 0803-919-7639. The NTA Lagos Channel 10 Baby and Mama Show 2026. Healthy babies, happy mothers, stronger communities.
Welcome back. You're still watching the 1 p.m. news on NTA Lagos Channel 10. Child beggars are found everywhere soliciting alms and sometimes becoming aggressive when they beg. thereby constituting some level of social nuisance in the society. Although Lagos State government is clamping down on this antisocial behavior, those who use the children to beg are always devising ways of evading the task force on environmental offenses. Musa Toliat in this report x-rays child abuse and the position of the prevailing child rights law in Lagos.
A feature in Jeopardy clearly describes the life these children lead on a daily basis. They are growing up to embrace begging as a legitimate venture for a secured future. The implication of this unwholesome practice is that these children, mostly girls, will be exposed to all forms of abuse, including sexual harassment and rape.
It's not normal at all. It's not normal. Leaving them on the street begging, it's not fair. It's wickedness.
Government can help them. If they gather them together, they can know how to learn work, or they will give them money to go and sell something.
So what's going to be the way out?
This welfare issue is being supported through the tax system in the advanced areas of the world. I think you understand, where people pay tax.
According to UNICEF Nigeria Child Protection Statistics, 6 out of every 10 children in Nigeria experience some form of emotional, physical and sexual violence before turning 18, with fewer than 5 out of 100 receiving any support. Although Child Rights Law 2003 has been passed and domesticated across the states, including the Federal Capital Territory, child rights advocates say the implementation has remained a challenge in some parts of the country.
The challenge and the issue has been that, many of these things have not been taken very seriously. In Nigeria today, we have the Child Rights Law. It's yet to be implemented in many of these states. And the issue is, why is it that people are not taking it seriously?
You're asking for stringent laws. What is wrong with the laws presently operating?
The laws are very ambiguous. They are very lax in many cases.
No one has the right to flout any of our laws in terms of engaging in child labor, in terms of rape, in terms of treating domestic violence, because we know that a lot of our people have become monsters.
Civil society groups say for there to be remarkable success, child abuse should be seen as an illness to be diagnosed, treated, and prevented. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
The prevalence of drug and substance abuse has remained a challenge, especially among the youth population across the metropolis. S.A. Onwamaka in this report takes a look at efforts by the Lagos State government to curb the menace from the sources of distribution and rehabilitate those who are already neck-deep in the drug abuse spectrum across the metropolis.
Addiction and abuse have been connected to Asian societies where substances such as alcohol, opium, and cannabis were utilized for medicinal and recreational reasons. As time progressed, the improper use and overuse of these substances resulted in addiction, potentially leading to drug abuse if left unattended. In contemporary society, the increase in drug addiction is linked to a blend of psychological, social, and environmental influences. Early exposure to drugs is recognized as a significant risk factor for the development of addiction.
Individuals using things like cannabis and other illicit drugs, or using tramadol for things that it's not supposed to be used for. Tramadol is supposed to be a pain medication, but people use it to get a high excitement from taking it. So that's illegal drug use.
Situation whereby we have lots of children that are not engaged in, positive things. They said an idle mind is devil's, instruments.
Invitation of friends and joining bad groups.
People want to claim what they are not. I want to join them. I want to imitate them so that they can accept me into their group.
The effects of drug addiction can deeply affect individuals, families, and society in general.
Kidneys affected, liver damage, and also heart damage. So usually if you take drugs, there's a chance that it will damage your organs, and with damaged organs, life expectancy goes down. So
you will not be a useful person to yourself when you are addicted to drug.
There are multiple methods for preventing drug addiction, such as adhering to your doctor's instructions and utilizing evidence-based treatment options like therapy, medication, and support groups.
If you are having drug abuse, which is associated with addiction, you don't have to fight it alone, whether it is the ingested ones or the inhaled ones. What you need to do is to seek help.
And also bring in those that have engaged in drugs before and let them see that by the time they turn around what their lives are now, I think it will go a long way to know, for them to know, understand the fact that it is not a productive thing.
Nevertheless, it is crucial to prioritize education, awareness, and support services in addressing the root causes, impacts, and outcomes of addiction. This approach is essential for assisting individuals in overcoming addiction and achieving meaningful lives. In Lagos, S.C. Owamaka, NT News.
That concludes the news at this hour. Thank you for watching NT Lagos Channel 10. Join us again at 7 p.m. for more top stories. Have a good afternoon.